Family's a strong word. It's especially powerful for Hickory Ridge senior Cori Sprinkle. Cori wouldn't be who or where she is today without her faith and without her family.
It's always just been like that thing to do that I've always taken my mind off of things.
For Cori Sprinkle, growing up, a softball field meant sanctuary.
I guess like going home after practice just wasn't like my favorite thing to do. My dad was an alcoholic and it was really, really hard.
Softball provided a consistency for Cori that her home life did not.
We would rent houses and then sometimes we would be out of a job, so we would be living in a hotel a lot of times. We moved into apartments and then kind of back to hotels. We were kind of just all over the place a lot of the times.
With her mother never really in the picture and dad struggling with addiction, even the diamond couldn't dim the harsh realities of Cori's home life.
I remember one time where like he came and he was not sober, and it was just like really, really hard on me because he was asking me to like leave, and like it was just a really bad situation at the time.
So Cori turned to her faith, where Pastor David Henderson and his family opened up their home and their hearts.
During those times, she ended up just starting staying at our house. Sometimes that would be a couple days, sometimes a couple weeks, and then a few times it turned into a couple months.
At 15, instability and addiction had reached a crescendo with Cori's dad.
And so she ended up just living here full time.
Where Cori joined a full team.
Well, we have 7 other kids, so she's our 8th. We have 4 biological and 4 adopted. She's the only adopted kid from the U.S. We have 3 adopted kids from Ethiopia.
But just like with any team, there were growing pains.
The most difficult situation was really her not trusting what like unconditional, consistent love looks like, because I don't think she had ever really experienced much of it.
I was really frustrated with him.
At one point, she just said, I just think I want to go back and live with my dad.
I remember like immediately like, what did I just say?
I swallowed hard and I said, okay, I think we can try to figure out how to make that happen. I mean, that happened in that room, and I walked up those steps and I was like, oh Lord, like, because you know, you can't make her trust you.
A couple hours later, I went up to his room and I was like, Dad, I'm really, really sorry. Like, you're my dad, and I don't ever want to go back there.
As identity and individuality continued to take shape, Cori's one constant was softball.
Sports has been her salvation. And, you know, for a girl that probably felt unwanted in a lot of situations, in a lot of ways, there's a string of coaches that we're the beneficiaries of, because I don't know if she'd have made it to us without coach after coach after coach. Like really pouring into her life, because it's just that, it's that important.
Equally as important, this past February 13th, Cori's 18th birthday.
You know, it was right here, right there on that couch, and you know, she's opening this present.
That is so cute.
The first thing that they gave me was a Bible, and it said Cori Henderson on it.
And because she had put this folder aside, and the folder had all the documents in it.
I didn't put the pieces together. I remember looking at the Bible and thinking, oh, this is so cute.
Oh my gosh.
And then like it clicked in my mind, and just immediate tears. It was such a surreal moment.
Cori gifted with the adoption papers to officially become a Henderson.
A really good moment for our whole family.
Now, a softball field isn't where Cori feels most at home, although when she swings the bat, her heart is full.
I'm proud of a girl who just fights.
A girl who will now proudly wear the Henderson name on the back of her jersey.
Everyone kind of knows the Hendersons as that big family, and it's just really cool to be a part of that.
Cori also recently signed on another dotted line to continue her softball career with the Charlotte 49ers in the fall.